Wedding is a beautiful event that everybody wants to experience. And what makes a wedding beautiful is money. You must spend money on weddings, but you can still achieve a beautiful wedding without spending too much. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing some tips on how to save cost planning your wedding. Please stay tuned. Wedding is an event that can still be repeated when you have the money. The most important thing is the marriage itself, how you are able to build your home and family, give birth to children, nurture those children till they grow and also get married. You can renew your vows with your partner when you are financially buoyant. I have seen couples, even celebs, that renewed their vows to mark wedding anniversary. Recently, popular comedian Real Worry Pikin and her husband released beautiful pre-wedding photos to get married again. She said, I am finally going to have my dream wedding. So that's why I said wedding can be repeated when you have the money. She said that because she knows her level now and she can now afford it. Don't spend all your earnings on just an event that can still be repeated. There's no deadline to a wedding, so you are the one that has the power to fix dates and change dates. If you did wedding and you think your wedding is the best, you will see another one that will beat yours, blah blah blah. So guys, don't spend too much on your wedding. Avoid unnecessary spendings just to impress people. The people you are going to impress will come to your wedding, eat, drink, and leave you alone. After that wedding day, nobody cares about what happens to you next door. Nobody will even care how you got the money for the wedding, let alone calling you later after the wedding to ask if you have the money to feed. So guys, as you are planning for your wedding, plan for your immediate new family and how best you can start your new life with ease. As humans, we all desire to have what the society has tagged dream wedding, especially with the women. From cradle, we already have this mental picture or in our heads of how we want our wedding to look like. But if you cannot afford it now, you can afford it later, because only God knows what the future holds. If you are the type that wants your wedding to be the talk of the town, you are just acting on impulse and being foolish. Don't spend all your earnings on wedding and go to your husband's house drinking garri without groundnuts, without milk and sugar. You see, people will always complain about weddings. That's why I said there is no best wedding anywhere. No matter how much food, drinks you provide on your wedding day, some people will still complain that they didn't eat food or they were not even given souvenir. Apostle John C. Suleiman taught about this topic in one of his sermons. Take a look at the video.
Now, it's not a money problem, it's a wisdom problem. The little you have can take you for a while if you know how to plan wisely. If I were to do a wedding a second time, there are certain things I will not put in my wedding. All of those are shapey people, they are very relevant. All those are shapey, it's a waste of money. The money I used in buying the cheap bridesmaid, it's not to hold gown. It's not to hold gown. Am I not the one marrying? I will hold my wife gown. We'll be marrying the man. You carry 25, I should be guessing, 30 groomsmen. They are doing nothing, they're just following you. You pay for their suits. Many of you married 9 years ago. They are still owing you a shoe beating now. You killed cows. Until now, some people refuse to agree that they ate well. Then you, guess what? You did that kind. If you have abundance, kill 50 cows if you want to. But many of you are not married now because you say you don't have money. You say you don't have money. When we are younger, sir, every celebration had one package: cabin, biscuits. Who told you that people must eat in your wedding? Where is it written in the law? So because of that, you are not. It's out of the overflow of abundance that you have. If you don't have, let them come. Let them attend and go home. They should eat at home. Don't let that. Why are you laughing? Where is the law? Where is the constitution in this country?
Now, let's talk about how you can save cost planning your wedding. Number one, have a white and traditional wedding on the same day. I remember when my husband and I were planning for our wedding, I wanted to have my dream wedding. Meanwhile, I didn't have any money. I had just finished my NYSC. I told my husband what I wanted. Told him I wanted traditional marriage on a different day and a white wedding on the following day. I told him the amount I needed to sew the traditional outfit. And my husband sent it to me, and I sent it to the tailor. But a few days later, I began to think, what's the need for a traditional wedding on a different day? Isn't it a waste of money? I reasoned it that the people that will come and eat and drink on the traditional day are the same people that will come and eat on the white wedding day, and reception follows after church service. So when you are doing traditional wedding on a different day, it is expected that you will bake cake, prepare other foods too, and same is expected on the following day. Isn't that waste of money? I told myself, why not do both on the same day, that is the traditional and the white wedding on the same day? Then I picked my phone and informed my husband about my plans, and he agreed. Then I went straight to the tailor. I explained to her, which she understood, and she refunded me the money. Then I told the makeup artist to come with Edo bridal attires. My husband and I dressed in Edo attires on the night we did bridal shower in the hotel. We took some photos, and it was as if we did traditional wedding. It was so beautiful. And on the white wedding day, the bride price was paid in the morning whilst we were preparing for church. At the same time, we exchanged vows in the church. We went straight to the event center for the reception, and the wedding was over, and we saved costs. Number two, don't buy cow if you don't have enough money for it. Buy chicken or fish, or buy half cow. Number three, don't buy or rent expensive wedding gown, because at the end of the day, you will see that it is useless. You will no longer need it. Number four, plan within your budget. Don't go about borrowing money because you want to do wedding. Number five, start buying non-perishable stuffs early, maybe like 6 months before the wedding. You can start buying your rice, your other things that are non-perishable before the wedding. You know, in Nigeria, rice price tends to increase almost every month. So it is best you buy your rice early and some other non-perishable goods before the wedding. Number six, don't sell ashwebi, because most people will buy and not pay you back. So it's best you just do your thing within your budget. Number seven, don't go for expensive event centers. You can opt for an open field, which will definitely save you a lot of money. There can be the most expensive wedding in the world, but there can never be the best wedding in the world, because expensive doesn't equal to best. Number eight, make your wedding exclusive. Know the number of guests that will attend. If you invite the whole city, they will only come and eat and clean mouth and still talk shit about you. I feel wedding shouldn't be an event to impress people or a show off that you are rich. Rather, it should be an event where you announce to the world that you have come of age and you want to settle down with one man or one woman. You can achieve a beautiful wedding on an affordable budget that's specific to your circumstance. One thing you should know about weddings is what constitutes best or dream wedding should be based on individual circumstances. That is, what you see as a best wedding is not going to be the same for everyone. You could spend a fortune and still not make the best wedding in the eyes of people. Don't spend unnecessarily because you want your wedding to be the best wedding to talk of, or talk of the town, to pepper them, or for attention seeking. One advice I will give is don't get influenced or overwhelmed by them social media wedding standards. Remember, all fingers are not equal. Nobody knows what they are going through in their homes. So don't get influenced by what you see on social media. There are so many people that have spent all their earnings on weddings and went home regretting. I hope these tips helps. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, what you think, or some other things you feel people should put into consideration while preparing or planning for their wedding. Please drop it in the comment section and don't forget to share my video. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.